everyone, my name is Melissa Strange. Today I wanted to talk about Big Brother. We are approximately, who the heck knows how many days in, I'll put it right here. And tonight is eviction night. On the block right now we have Tiffany, Paul, and Bronte. And there's some things that have been happening in the house that are kind of annoying me, and I want to talk about it real quick. And the subject matter is Frank and the way he is treating women in the house. Basically, I think it's disgusting. He's slapping the girls' butts. He's calling them sluts. He is being rude. He thinks he's funny and he's not. He's creepy and it's wrong. And I'm not a huge fan of the fact that Big Brother didn't punish him after Davon had like a freaking breakdown in the diary room because he just keeps slapping her ass, even though she's kind of like, I understand the predicament she's coming from. I personally haven't had a random person or somebody I kind of know just walk around slapping my ass. But the thing is I'm used to, because of places that I've worked or whatever, I'm used to being hit on by people and feeling uncomfortable and like kind of making it apparent like, I do not want you to continue doing this, please stop, without actually saying, please stop. And sometimes that's not enough. Sometimes you have to straight up say, you're an idiot, stop. And she is having a hard time doing that because she doesn't want to straight out and say to Frank straight up, being like, dude, don't do that, I feel uncomfortable. So yeah, he's doing it a few times and laughing, and she looked pretty uncomfortable that he was doing that. She didn't tell him to stop, I understand that, but the thing is that you shouldn't do it anyways. He shouldn't have been doing it in the first place, so I'm just disgusted by him for the way he's acting. I'm not happy with the way that Big Brother's handling the situation. Mind you, they just made him look like a huge asshole, basically. They just showed that to all of the United States, Canada, wherever is English speaking and has this show aired, or not English speaking and has this show aired. They made him look like an idiot, yeah, sure, but he should have been punished. He should have either been evicted or been had to sit out of the HOH for a few times. Put him on slop for the next month. Do something. Punish the man. Don't let him just get away with doing something like this, because A, it makes people watching think that it's okay to do shit like that. B, it makes it uncomfortable for the women in the house having to live with him, having to keep dealing with stuff like that. Like, that is so uncomfortable. I don't know what I would do if I was in the house and that situation happened. I'd knock him out. That's actually, yeah, I do know what I would do. I would knock him out because it's just disgusting, and I just there's so many things wrong with what he did and what, you know, was happening. There were so many things. Almost every woman in the house could tell you that he was making them feel uncomfortable, and that's not cool. And Big Brother should be, you know, doing something about it. Like, Big Brother is, you know, responsible really for these house guests during the time that they're there. They can't leave, they can't call for help, they can't do anything, they just talk to the cameras, and the producers have to do something and they're not doing anything, and it's bloody annoying. On top of that, Frank's an idiot. I mean, his actual game, at first, if you watch the predictions video, I'm linking it right here, I actually was saying that I like Frank, and then literally that night I already changed my mind. I posted that video, about an hour later I was already annoyed with him. He's like a backstabbing cult leader. Like, he's gross, he's doing so many wrong things right now. I'm just like, I want him gone, okay? He admits to Bridget that he put up her best friend in the house, Bronte. If you recall, when he first put her up, she literally says, oh, if I find out who got roadkill, put up Bronte, I'm gonna be so angry, blah, blah, blah. Yet, he tells you, and you snuggle him. Then he tells you, oh, by the way, I also put you up with the first roadkill. And then you snuggle him even more. So I'm pretty sure she was drunk. I mean, they had these big pint things of beer at this Outback Steakhouse thing that she won for them. But that, oh, I was so upset with her for doing that. I was like, you know what? You want to buy into Frank being like this cult leader, crazy person, then be my guest, but you're going to be packing your suitcase because the whole house is getting annoyed and you can't see it for some reason, so sorry, Bridget, you're probably going home real soon. So on Wednesday, last night's episode of Big Brother, Davon at the end says that she's hoping to actually save Tiffany because Tiffany is also going after Frank, which is Davon's target because of what he did to her and what he's been doing to other women in the house. I am hoping that this is the case. Now, I don't watch the live feeds. I do follow some of it on Twitter when I have a chance and all this, so I'm not going to spoil anything, but I'm hoping that if the votes flip, they stay flipped and they save Tiff, because as of, I guess, Wednesday on the show, Tiffany was going home. I'm hoping that the votes have flipped and that Tiffany will stay. But this is Big Brother, and in a moment she could say anything, and then they can all flip back and just vote out Tiffany instead of Bronte or Paul. But I'm hoping that Tiffany stays and Bronte or Paul go home. I don't care which one of them goes home. Preferably Paul, but I'll take Bronte. Anything but Tiffany. I'm really hoping that Tiffany stays. And the HOH competition coming up tonight, I'm really hoping that Tiffany wins it. If not, somebody on Tiffany's team. I already forget what their teams are. Who's even her team leader? Is it Nicole? Yeah. So I hope either Nicole, Corey, or Tiffany win. That way Tiffany has a safe week. I feel like she's had a really hard time in the house so far. I feel like she was a target the past few weeks. I hope one of them get it, and I hope that they target Frank. And I am just hoping that this happens. I'm hoping that nobody from Frank's team wins to keep him safe. If they are smart and they throw it, that would be awesome. If they are not smart enough to throw it, then they are dumb. And yeah, because I'm pretty sure the rest of his team, isn't all of Frank's team on the side of the house that wants to get Frank out? I think they are. So it should work out fine. But I'm hoping they keep Tiff in the house. I am impatiently waiting for the new episode to air, and I'll update everybody more on Big Brother and my thoughts on it as the weeks keep going on. So make sure you hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any of these Big Brother ranting, recap, update nonsense thingies that I'm doing. I don't have an official title for them yet. And hit the like button and leave me a comment down below if you have a title for what I should be naming this series of Big Brother recaps. I'm not going to do them every week, but I'm going to do them maybe every other week or every few weeks like I've said before. Once again, everybody, my name is Melissa Strange, and until next time, stay strange.